I recently came across a LinkedIn post from a user, Shubham Gupta, an IAS officer, in which he said that everyone visiting his office will get a card. Nothing strange, right? Well, there is something special in that card. The card was made from seed paper, which took my attention, and I wanted to know more about it. More interesting was the comment section of the post, where there was a nice QA session between two experts of this technology. You can check it out. Well, here is what my research over seed paper yields. Before this, a round of applause for Mr. Shubham Gupta for taking this initiative. First and foremost, how old is seed paper technology? Many of you would be surprised to know that it was first used in the 1400s, and hence, the technology is not new. But yes, they were just simply out of sight till early 2000s. It was only in the early 2000s that this technology got importance due to increasing environmental concerns. Seed paper is nothing other than what its name suggests, just a paper embedded with seeds in it. The idea is that these seed papers after use, when discarded, can germinate into plants. This idea in itself makes it eco-friendly, as it will 1. Degrade easily, it's biodegradable, and 2. Will germinate into a plant, which leads to an increase in green cover. You might be thinking of how these papers are even manufactured. So, basically during the pulping process, the original raw material for making paper is mixed with seeds, and then they are turned into sheets of paper. The idea is brilliant, but the problem lies in execution. Middle school science teaches us that for seeds to germinate, they need soil, air, and water. So for the idea of seed paper to work, seed papers must be discarded with proper care and should be planted in pots or a garden with a regular water supply. If anything goes wrong with execution, then there's no point to this brilliant idea. The next concern about seed paper is its production cost. Due to the need for additional raw materials and more complex processing, the manufacturing cost for seed papers is higher than that of traditional paper. Consequently, the seed paper industry faces stiff competition from the traditional paper industry. As the costs are high, most people are not willing to pay extra just for an environmental cause. Hence, there's a clear need for individual engagement or government intervention in the market, potentially by subsidizing this industry or providing other incentives. Now you might wonder, can we even use these seed papers for making notebooks? Or is any company currently using seed papers to manufacture notebooks? Well, the answer is yes. Seed paper can be used to make cover pages, packaging material, visiting cards, and other stuff. Indeed, there are a few companies, mostly based in North America and Europe, which are utilizing seed paper technology. Some of the examples include Plantables, Eco-Enclose, Botanical Paperworks, and Bloomin. If you're interested in a plantable visiting card for your office, you might want to check out these companies. Having analyzed the seed paper market, its lesser market share, the reasons behind this market share, the idea of seed paper, and the manufacturing process of seed papers, we now come to the feasibility of these seed papers. What is their germination rate, you ask? Well, the germination rate for these seed papers varies and depends on the type of seed, the quality of the seed paper, environmental conditions, and how the seed papers are handled. As a rough estimate, we can assume a germination rate of these seed papers to be between 60 to 80% according to ChatGPT. In conclusion, yes, seed papers are sustainable and can prove to be a great marvel for the environment, especially considering the massive scale of deforestation. But there are some conditions which need to be followed, like proper handling of the seed paper and properly planting these papers after use. Apart from this, the government needs to step in with subsidies and incentives to help promote and support this innovative solution.